1959, Soviet Russia. A group of 9 experienced university students set out for a challenging winter expedition across the Ural Mountains. Their destination was Otorten Mountain, a name that chillingly translates to Mountain of Death. They never returned. Their tent was found slashed open from the inside. Their bodies discovered scattered across the frozen landscape with no apparent cause for their violent deaths. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident, one of the world's most enduring, unsolved cold cases.
Their diary entries and final photographs show a normal, happy group. But a single strange entry suggests something felt off before they made camp. One leading theory is an infrasound event. They may have heard a violent, low-frequency sound, possibly caused by wind interacting with the mountain, that triggered a primal, uncontrollable sense of panic. This acoustic event could have driven them out of the tent in a crazed frenzy.
What could make experienced hikers slash their only shelter and run into minus 30-degree weather? This leads to the theory of paradoxical undressing, a phenomenon where victims of hypothermia believe they are burning hot, causing them to remove all clothing just before death. They may have run, driven by a false perception of temperature, creating a scene that looks completely irrational to rescuers. It took months to find them all. Rescuers first discovered 5 bodies near a cedar tree, half buried and undressed. One had a bizarre, frozen expression on their face. There was no signs of external trauma, only internal injuries, fractured skulls, broken ribs, yet no bruising on the skin. It was as if they had been crushed from the inside by a great force. Decades passed, and the mystery only grew. Then, in 2019, a new, compelling scientific theory was proposed. A team from Sweden suggested a small, powerful avalanche, triggered by wind and the hikers' own action, that crushed their tent. The theory explained their internal injuries and irrational escape, suggesting they were buried alive. But many still question this simple answer for such a complex tragedy. The final 4 bodies were found months later, much deeper in the pass, buried under 10 feet of snow. Their conditions were even more bizarre. One had severe, missing soft tissues on their face. This discovery fueled the secret weapons theory. Could they have been witnesses to a secret Soviet missile test? Some believe they were caught in a toxic chemical or fuel cloud, explaining their strange behavior and the strange injuries found. The case's many bizarre details, from the radioactive clothes to the missing body parts, have inspired many paranormal theories. UFO encounters, secret cult activity, and even a Yeti attack have all been proposed. Some believe they were victims of a secretive cult ritual, or were even hunted by something otherworldly. These theories add a layer of dark, folk horror mystery to the case. There were multiple, inexplicable clues. Radioactive traces were found on their clothes, a detail that many believe is proof of a military test. And then there was the missing body parts. One victim had lost their tongue, another their eyes. While some suggest animal scavenging, the condition of the tissues has led to theories of surgical precision. This detailed medical horror adds another layer of dark, deep conspiracy to the case. The case has inspired generations of amateur detectives and professional investigators. New theories, from a secret cult ritual to an extraterrestrial event, continue to be proposed. The mystery has even inspired modern expeditions. In 2021, a new scientific study suggested a complex type of avalanche called a slab avalanche as the cause. But after more than 60 years, the original core mystery, the rationality for their violent escape, remains unanswered. The mountain holds its secrets. Perhaps forever. Today, a monument stands in the pass, a small memory for the 9 lives lost to the mountain of death. The question remains, what happened on that fateful night? Was it a natural force, a military cover-up, or something otherworldly? Each theory is as compelling as it is terrifying. What is your theory? Comment below and subscribe to The Dark Mystery to help us solve the cases that history tried to forget.